What's up, fellas? Today, I'm going to tell you how to keep your sock game strong. What's up? I'm Anthony, and this is Debonair Gamer, where I like to talk about men's fashion and style tips to help you power up your style. If you're like me and you love gaming, anime, and men's fashion, make sure you smash that subscribe button. That way, you will always be in the know about when I upload a brand new video. Socks. We all put these on our feet almost every day. But just how much are you actually thinking about what kind of socks you're putting on your feet? And just like there's tons of Pokemon out there in the world that need catching, there's a ton of different sock options out there that you could be buying and put it on your feet. And I know it's overwhelming, but most of the options out there are pretty bland, boring, and generic, just like the anime Black Clover. Well, guess what? I'm gonna make it super easy and talk about a few different types of socks that I think will be worth incorporating into your wardrobe. That way you can power up your sock game. First up is dark athletic socks, and this should be a no-brainer. Something like these black ones from Under Armour should be in your sock drawer, and they can be used for anything from hitting up the local hyperbolic time chamber to get your Super Saiyan training on, to hitting up the track to run fast like Sonic the Hedgehog, or even if you just want to take a nice easy stroll around town. You need to have these in your sock drawer because they keep your feet nice and fresh, they don't get all sweaty in your shoes, and they're really comfortable. The ideal athletic sock for you should have some type of sweat wicking property in them to keep your feet nice and fresh and sweat free while you're wearing them. And they should also have maybe some type of minor compression material in them. That way, through repeated washes and repeated workouts, they stay and they maintain their shape and they don't get all saggy and droopy and start looking horrible. Whatever you do, don't keep wearing that old pair of white athletic socks from years and years ago. You know over time that they start looking dirty, gray, brown, and grungy, which is a perfect way to mess up your debonair look. Plus, if you're wearing black athletic socks like this, they look super dope when paired up with your black or brightly colored sneakers. Before we move on to the next pair of socks, I wanted to share one of my favorite socks clothing hacks. Have you ever been out on a jog and you have your house keys with you and you're wondering where you should put them? You know, you can put them in your gym shorts, but they jingle around and bang against your leg as you're running, and it's super uncomfortable, right? Well, if you have a nice pair of crew cut athletic socks that are in good shape, you can just take a couple of your essential keys off your key ring and tuck it in the neck of the sock so that it's pressed up against your leg, and that will remove the most uncomfortable feeling of the keys banging against your skin while you're running or working out. And this is actually probably the most important reason that I personally tend to always stick to crew cut socks when I'm working out or at the gym. Next up is invisible, aka no-show socks. And these are cool because they allow you to get that clean sockless look while still protecting your feet from the sweat buildup that happens in your shoes when you don't have your socks on. Nothing is more embarrassing than taking off your shoes and stinking up the place with your smelly feet, so I highly recommend that you keep a pair of fresh, invisible socks in your lineup. Invisible socks are crucial during the summertime, where a lot of us like to wear low-cut shoes, walking around doing activities such as playing Pokemon Go, and it'll help you avoid feeling like you have two grimers attached to your feet. The ideal invisible sock should hit about halfway up your foot, that way they're always hidden perfectly by the upper of your shoe. The heel of the invisible sock should have some type of rubbery, grippy material. Let me see if you can see it right here. That way, when you wear these types of socks, they won't slip down from the heel of your foot and bunch up in your shoe and feel really annoying. Honestly, the color of your invisible socks don't really matter much, but I personally recommend picking up a bright and easy to see color like this blue or like a red or something like that. That way you don't lose them when you put them in the laundry, because we all know that dryers like to eat up socks like it's curvy. Have you ever been in a situation where you want to wear invisible socks, but you don't have any that are clean and ready to go? Well, here's what you do in that type of situation. Step 1, put on a pair of black crew socks. Step 2, take the neck of the sock and pull it down over your ankle and heel until it rests about the middle of your forefoot. Step 3, Step 4, profit. This may not be as comfortable as wearing some real invisible socks, but it'll still give you that sockless look that you want in an emergency. Last but not least, my personal favorite sock to wear, colorful crew socks. Believe me when I say, it's always a power move to have these kinds of socks in your rotation. If you start looking for some colorful crew socks in store or online, you will quickly find that there's literally unlimited colors and patterns to go with any style or outfit. These kinds of socks can add an unexpected pop of color and personality to your work outfits, your casual outfits, even formal outfits. So whether you want to channel your inner Ultima Online character and match up your socks colors to your outfit, or if you want to just go with something completely random and unexpected. It'll be super fun, easy, and most importantly, cheap to find the type of socks with the color and pattern that you want to hit the look that you want. I found that these kinds of socks are usually made with the same kind of material that dress socks are made of, so they're usually really thin, low profile on your foot, and you can easily slip into some type of dress shoes. But you're not limited to wearing these kinds of socks with dress shoes. You can wear them with sneakers, Oxfords, boots, loafers, slip-ons. One of my favorite go-to moves is that I like to wear chinos, cuff them, and throw on a pair of loafers when I'm going to work. Pretty much every time, at least one coworker has some type of positive comment about my socks and my outfit. I guarantee if you do the same type of thing and you wear colorful socks with your work outfits in the future, you'll start getting some really nice comments from your coworkers too. My go-to brand for these kinds of socks is Happy Socks. Let's see if you can see this here. Now, I'm not sponsored by Happy Socks or any other sock brand, but personally, this is my favorite brand because they have a really easy to navigate website. They have literally hundreds or even thousands of different types of socks on there. Their socks are really affordable, so I like to pick up 3 or 4 different pairs of socks in one order. That way, I always have some fresh new socks in my rotation. So just to quickly recap the different types of socks that I talked about in this video. Number 1, you can increase your sock game power level by wearing some dark athletic socks while you're doing something that's active or athletic. You can keep your look nice and crispy while wearing some low-cut shoes by wearing invisible or no-show socks. And you can raise your sock game power level to over 9,000 by incorporating some colorful patterned crew socks into your wardrobe. So if you like this video, if it was useful for you, and now you're inspired to start leveling up your sock game, make sure you hit that thumbs up button. That way I know that you enjoyed the video and I can continue to make videos like this in the future. And if you're brand new to this channel and you're not already subscribed, make sure you smash that subscribe button and ring that notification bell. That way you will always be in the know about when I upload a brand new video. Anyway, my name's Anthony and this has been another episode of Debonair Gamer. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video, and as always, good game.